Okay, so we got the real fly.
Could you be less?
No. It says, U.S. Capitol replaces Robert E. Lee statue with this nonsense. So that is a statue of Barbara Rose Johns, who, do you know her story?
I actually don't. I would like to know her story.
She's fucking awesome.
This statue has inspired me to learn about her story.
Yes, because we learn about history from studying statues. That's according to Republicans. That's how it works. But yeah, in this case, literally. So she led a student strike in the in the segregation era, and that student strike culminated in her suing the government, and then her lawsuit with the students was the only student-led lawsuit that got rolled into the Brown v. Board of Education decision. So she was a part of the decision to desegregate the schools, and the student strike that she led. She's such a fucking badass. What she did, she convinced the principal of the school that he needed to go into town to deal with some ruffians that were like from the school that were causing trouble in town. And I guess this was in time when like that was gonna take him all day to figure that shit out. So she sent the principal into town. Then she forged a memo and like signed his name to it to all the teachers, telling them to like bring their students to the assembly area and then leave. And then she gave a speech to the students about how bullshit it is that their school fucking sucked. Like their roof was leaky. So like when it rained, they would just be getting wet. So like they'd have to have their umbrellas out during class. Their school was rated to hold 200 students. They had 450 students. So they were crowded. They were overcrowded. It was shit. And when they went to the government and was like, "Hey, our school is shit. Can you do something about it?" They built tar paper huts around the school and was like, "There you go. You've got more capacity now." So like they were, and like the white school in the neighborhood was very well to do. Everything was fine there. So they're like, "Hey, we're just trying to learn here." So she tricked all the teachers into bringing their students to the assembly area. All the teachers left because that was part of the memo. Just bring your students and then leave. So she gave a speech to them. Then they marched on town hall. And when town hall didn't listen to them, they sued the fucking government with the NAACP backing them up. So like, she's fucking awesome. She like replacing a slave owner statue with her, best decision that's been made on Capitol Hill all year. So yeah.
Yep, I'm okay with that. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Not nonsense. Amazing person.
But don't worry, it's definitely woke nonsense because Girl Brown, Robert E. Lee Good, white.
Excuse me, sirs. Girl Boss Brown.
No, Girl Brown, not Boss. Girl can't be Boss.
No, she fucking Girl Boss, man.
No, Glass Ceiling. Glass Ceiling Good. Girl Brown, Girl Bad.
No, I can't get on board with this bit, Cirrus. She's fucking awesome. I can't say a word against her.
No, and you know what? The thing is, I agree with you, which is why I'm responding like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because only an idiot would disagree. Okay, next up, we've got Jack Posobiec giving a tweet that curdled like bad milk faster than any tweet that I've ever seen. It says, "You won't see people on the right celebrating the horrific murder of Rob Reiner and his wife. Compared to the left's...
I mean the exact fucking thing.
Compared to the left's reaction of Charlie Kirk's murder." So yeah, I'm just gonna... So as much as I love some of Rob Reiner's movies, I'm not a person who gets really caught up in celebrity deaths or whatever. So like his death, yeah, it's a bad thing, but I'm not one of these people who's like, "Oh, he was so instrumental in my life. It's such a loss to the world." We're like, yeah, some guy in Hollywood died.
He's also one of the main people who helped California win gay rights.
Yes.
It's like, he actually has a pretty fucking cool legacy.
I'm not saying that he didn't have a good legacy. I'm just saying that I'm not all that broke up about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not me. It doesn't affect me personally. It's a tragedy. But I'm not like, I didn't feel the need to go on Twitter and make it known that I feel so bad for his family. It's like, no, he's a guy. I didn't really know him. I actually, it was through this that I learned that he did The Princess Bride. I'm like, okay, cool movie.
Yeah.
It was like, he was one of those names that like, I knew the name, but I didn't really know who he was. But anyway, he was murdered. And Jack Posobiec says, you won't see the right celebrating it like you saw the left celebrate Charlie Kirk's murder, which I don't know if you recall, but the celebration on the left was mostly just quoting Charlie Kirk's own words.
What better celebration of his life than celebrating the things he said in life?
Mm-hmm, exactly. But then, so it didn't take much time at all on Twitter to find these people. So Terry Newsom says, never forget how Reiner was a cancer trying to destroy democracy and the president with outrageous lies and allegations.
What?
Madeline says, Reiner was a complete narcissist, hate-filled asshole. I personally am glad he's gone.
But you're not going to see people on the right saying it.
No, people on the right don't say it.
Nope.
Punk Budgie says Reiner was an angry, unnecessarily vindictive cretin who picked on the likes of cancer-stricken Rush Limbaugh in his final months of life. It appears his own son took care of his TDS for him. That's a pretty heinous thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have so all of these people are arguably they're nobodies.
All small fries.
Nobody's ever really heard of these people. I don't know who they are. But this guy, I feel like we know who this guy is.
I think I know exactly who that one is. That one looks like
the president of the United fucking States.
Yeah.
A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with the mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of it. The thing that struck me most about this is Trump just flat out saying, my followers are violent and I condone that.
Yes. It is a celebration of his murder.
He's saying he would still be alive if he didn't speak out against me. So it's his fault he died, not the fault of the person who killed him. Now,
correct.
My understanding, I haven't really looked into it since I took these screenshots a few days ago. My understanding is the main suspect is his son, who was struggling with addiction and stuff like that. So like there were mental health issues. There is no indication it has anything to do with Trump. So this is just Trump being like, he's just out of nowhere.
How can I make this about me? How can I make this about me?
My followers are violent, so I can use that to make it about me. And I'm okay with my followers being violent. Like, that's what he's saying here. And from what I've been seeing, there are a lot of people on the right that are calling Trump out for this. I am not hopeful that this is going to be the thing that finally splits the GOP.
No, it's not. And here's the thing. The people who are calling Trump out on this are only going to call Trump out on it for the amount of time that it is beneficial for them. The nanosecond that the winds change and show that it's actually far more beneficial for their careers to be on board with this, they just will be.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, just look at how Ted Cruz fell into line after Trump treated him like shit during the...
Look at how J.D. Vance fell in line.
Yeah, the guy who said, I'll never be with Trump. Trump is America's Hitler.
Yeah, he said he's a never Trumper, and yet now he's here.
Sucking his dick. Probably literally. All Trump has to do is sit on the couch, and then he can just pretend it's the couches.
You're just like, man, I'm just curious. Vice President J.D. Vance, do you go rollerblading? No, why? Why did you buy knee pads? Why did you buy knee pads for Christmas? They're adult size. Those aren't for your kids. Why'd you buy them? Who are they for?
Who knows? No one.
Kinma says so the solution to TDS is murder. That is also what he is saying. But to be fair,
here's the thing.
Let's be clear. This isn't the first time that Trump has ordered the murder of people he dislikes, because he's also done it with Democrats in Congress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're calling Mark Kelly up for an official military tribunal thing.
Yeah, this is not new. He wants people to die. He is a deeply antisocial child of a man whose only solution to disagreement is murder.
Like I'm at a point where I'm not sure if you guys are actually going to have elections. Like that's how bad this is getting.
My concern is not that we won't have elections. I'm fairly certain we will. My concern is that our elections are going to look like Russia's.
Yeah.
My concern is that our elections are going to look like...
80% of the people voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Sure.
My concern are that we're going to get those elections.
Yeah.
That's where I worry.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that as well. I mean, the saving grace there is that the people in the Trump administration are so inept that I could see them trying to just not call elections, like just not have an election, let him stay in office. And there are enough people that would fight against that, like it's not going to be pretty if that happens. But I could see that being the quicker route back to actual democracy than doing the Russia election thing. And I don't think his people are competent enough to actually pull off a fake election like Russia does.
Russia, the Russia hoax.
But yeah, it is concerning. Wait, what? That's not the last tweet, but it's telling me that's the last tweet.
It is now.
Oh, that was the last tweet.
Huh. We did it by 10?
Yeah, no, it was just it was weird because that was like those were the first screenshots I took for Twit tweets.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in my mind it was like because those were the earliest ones in the folder, they couldn't be the last ones. But alphabetically, everybody else came first, so here we are.
Fair enough. It is what it is.
Well, I didn't mean to end the stream on the depressing, I don't know if democracy still exists in the United States thing.
I hope it does.
I hope it does. If not, Cirrus, I still got my basement.
Understandable. Now, is it more embarrassing to live in your friend's basement or your mom's basement? I don't know. Ask Nick Fuentes, because he still fucking lives there.
Ask the parents of my partner's children, because he still lives in his parents' basement. Just saying.
Jesus Christ.
That's a whole can of worms I'm not going to get into right now. I wish he could just be an adult and we could just co-parent normally. Anyway. Yeah, we're ending on a depressing note today, I guess.
Huzzah! Well, you're ending.
Are you still
I'll be
streaming
here
after this?
Yeah, this is my last stream of the week because I am going to be at a convention, so I'm going to be here for a little longer than normal.
Okay, I will raid you with my 18 people. Hey, are you coming to BajaCon next year?
I don't know if I can afford that.
Yes, you can. Come on, it's in Canada. You can just stay here when you're done.
First of all, when is it? Secondly, how much is a flight?
It's usually late August.
Okay, so late August next year.
Yeah. How much is a flight? I don't know, a couple hundred. Cheaper than your flight to Alaska.
Yeah, but that was for a very specific reason.
I am aware of that. I am aware, but this is a very specific reason too if you're trying to escape.
Understandable, but right now with my current financial situation, it is better for us to be here.
Everybody give Cirrus money now so that he can come to BajaCon.
I will not have the money by August at that point. It will be spent on bills, I assure you.
Okay. Alrighty. I will raid you once we're done. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Quick one tonight. As always, fuck off.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.